Anyways, welcome to another session of our SOMA playthrough. Let's see what the recap shows here. It was a fun session yesterday. I had a lot of fun. So it says Simon has found a power suit with a dead body inside. Now he must adapt it so that Catherine can transfer his mind into it, and they can continue the journey into the abyss. 3 parts are needed: some structure gel, cortex chip from a robot, and a power pack. That's not what you said. You said a battery. Stop trying to be like fancy. But we found all 3 of those things yesterday in Omicron, and it was pretty fun. They had 3 different levels in this station, and we explored all of them. Read most of the lore things in here. I don't think we missed any. And it was a good time. So when we get into the game here, we should be right in front of Catherine, and I don't know if we have to interact with her or go back to the suit so we can do all this stuff. But anyways, we need to get that power suit working. We need to transfer our mind, and then we need to go to the climber and go down to the abyss. So it should take us to Tau Station, but I mean, we might get detoured. I don't know. We'll see. Rebby says they're trying to duct tape a skyscraper that's falling. Good job on the persistence, though. Talking about No Man's Sky. Hey, why are we dropping frames? Uh-oh, chat. Is this gonna be the day? Simba hype. Yeah. I like Simba. Okay, before we go on here, I see the OBS lights were flashing for a second there. We dropped 145 frames, which isn't a lot, but no, not today, please. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and play, and if it starts getting bad, then we'll have to pause it or whatever. Please not today. Please not today. The stuff has to load anyway, so we'll give it a moment here. Although the textures look like they're pretty loaded. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Really, dude? I'm moving my hand right now, but we're not dropping frames. Please stabilize, that's all I ask. Okay, Catherine.
We need to assemble your new body with the things you collected. Just stuff all of it into the suit with the dead body.
Just stuff it all into the suit, really? Okay. 336. That's the cord. That's
just crazy.
Don't worry, it'll work.
So wait a minute. For people that don't have heads, they just use a cortex chip? And that's basically what my head looks like? Because we're going to transfer my mind into this thing, and apparently that's going to be my head. Okay. The WoW specific gel. WoW gel.
Just make sure it's all bunched together with the structure gel connecting all the parts. Alright, try activating the suit from the terminal again.
Right, activating from the terminal. Her head is in the helmet. I thought her head exploded though, because Catherine made the comment or something that we don't need the head or whatever. We opened it and it was just blood gushing out of there, so I imagine her head exploded. Okay, activation.
I can't believe we're doing this.
It will be fine.
Then why don't we put you in the suit?
I was gonna suggest that if you refused.
You'd go without me.
I need to do this, Simon. This is important. I need to launch the Ark.
You'd really do it? Change body?
Yes, if you want to stay here, I'm not gonna stand in your way. I don't want to tell you what to do.
What would it be like before? Close my eyes and then...
And then open them again.
Alright, let's do it.
Thank you, Simon. Go sit in the pilot seat in the next room. You might need to boot it up.
Yep, I figured we would have to go in there. I see a plug there. Do I have to plug that in? I probably do. Frequency. Look, I don't want to be stuck in this room if I have to plug it in. I don't think so. Nah, it's through that little handle, so I don't think we need to. Wait, do I plug? Wait, hang on. Well, I can't even grab that, but if I have to plug those into each other, maybe. I don't know. Whatever. Let's start it.
We need to loop back the activity manifested by your current Cortex chip, run it through the amplifier, feed it into the new chip, and then make sure it's synced.
You lost me halfway there.
You don't really need to understand it, just make them line up.
Okay. Make them line up. What is this changing? Is this changing the bouncy one or this one? Okay. Offsets. That goes up to 20. This goes up to 9. How much does this go up? Oh, yeah, there we go. That's what we need. I mean, that looks pretty close. Different frequency. I feel like that's pretty close right there. There we go, right there. That's it, boys, right there. It's riding a roller coaster. Woo!
That's everything. You can climb into the pilot seat now.
Already?
Okay.
I have everything under control, so please, have a seat.
How do I know you're not going to kill me, Catherine? You just pop my
Go
little
sit in the
head
pilot
right
seat.
now. Well, I don't have a head, I don't think. I don't know.
Sorry about any discomfort. This should be over soon.
It's like having your picture taken.
Okay, everybody close your eyes now.
Camera in the world.
You know, Indians thought photos would steal their souls.
In this case, they'd be right.
Haha.
Ooh.
There must be something wrong. Can't you run a diagnosis or something?
What was that?
No, it's just...
Why was it still talking?
It's
Yeah.
the same like before.
Catherine, why was he still talking?
Yeah, I don't know. I
That's
heard him.
how it works, you know that.
What do you mean?
You know it's not magic. You were copied. The sleeping Simon in the seat was copied, and now you are here, just like Simon lived on in Toronto.
God damn you, Kath. 2 Simons? There can't be 2 Simons.
What did you think would happen?
That you were gonna take my mind and put it into another body, like a brain transplant.
That's what I
I'm sorry,
thought.
it wouldn't work that way.
You realize how messed up this is?
Please, I didn't mean to upset you.
How did you expect me to react to this shit?
Please stop.
You're fucking disgusting. What's gonna happen to him?
He'll sleep for a while, a few days.
And then what? Wake up in this fucking nightmare again? All alone? So cruel.
Well, what do you want me to do with him? Make friends? Let him know that we have to leave him behind when we go into the abyss?
What if he didn't need to wake up?
You'd do that?
I don't know. Maybe.
There. I set it up for you. Hit the switch if you want to drain his battery. He'll die within a minute. I'd rather not stay plugged in any longer.
Uh-oh. Do I have to do this, chat? Yeah, let me just kill myself. So, she basically just copied my mind. This one's still active. I'm just trying to get a good look at this. Left so close to this yesterday? Yeah. It's up to you, says Jeremy. Well, I mean, Simon seems pretty upset. How would I feel if I was in Simon's shoes? Because Catherine obviously is like, this is the norm, basically. I mean, I don't think there should be two Simons rolling around. So maybe I'm with Simon on this one, I don't know. That opens that up. Take that. I'm gonna take this first. She copied it. This Simon would wake up in a few days and be stuck here basically forever. When you put it that way, no thanks. Leftover Simon wouldn't have an Omni tool, so he'd be stuck. Yeah, no. 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 Let's watch ourselves die. Said it would be a minute. There, lad. It'll be alright. Five for 6, Bible thump. It's fine. It was me. It's fine. Alright, let's go. So there should be like a hallway sort of thing. You got a new achievement. Achievement unlocked. A new you. Achievement was called a new you, in case that was too loud. Reverend says, you heard it here, folks. Suicide is okay, Kappa. I mean, was it suicide, or did I go to a better place? Okay. So that's the climber. What's over here? Wait, is there 2 climbers? Is the other one the same too? This might be blocked, I don't know. Yeah, there's nothing on this one. This one's busted. Okay. I do this a lot where I'm like, I don't check the first thing that I should check. I go and go off into another path and check that. When you should always check whatever is put in front of you first. Usually there's a reason it's there. So dark. Well, we got this cool power suit on now. Uh-oh. Hey, what's going on? Piggy? Pigbot. Alright, Catherine, I'm gonna yell at you some more.
Yeah,
Activate the climber, please.
sure thing.
Wow, she is so short with him now. We don't have 5 passengers, we only have 2. I'm gonna put 2 passengers. Ascend, descend. Hey, I said 2 passengers, not 3. Okay, well, I'm gonna sit down right here. We doing this? Guess not. Okay, what did I not hit? Maybe I have to sit in this one because this thing's already down. No? Oh. Sit down. Excuse me? What? Okay, maybe it's not 2 passengers. One. Yeah, of course.
Take a seat and we'll be off.
Why does the passengers matter? Why?
Have we figured out what happens when we die yet? Is that even possible? If there's some kind of afterlife, do you think my place is taken? The real me died like 100 years ago. Is there still room for me? And what about the Simon I killed at Omicron? What do you think, Catherine? Is there a heaven full of redundant copies of the same people? Is there someone up there who called me an imposter?
Silent treatment.
It's dumb luck, right? That I woke up in the right body.
The Twilight
I
Zone.
basically flipped a coin, and if I had called the wrong side, I'd be rotting away at Omicron. I mean, there's nowhere to know, right? You didn't hit the make sure Simon wakes up in the right body switch, did you? Not that you would know. I mean, he would still claim to be the right Simon. Christ. This is awful. We did an awful fucking thing. And you wouldn't mind? Why would you? How could you know that it's not me, the me that I am, the same that I've always been? Please say something. I don't want to think. Please.
I don't know what to say. I don't want to upset you.
Say anything.
When I was little, I used to climb the stairs all the way to the top of the building. And I can still feel how I had to, tuck my arms so I could push the heavy steel door open. Well, the first time that I dared go up there, I stepped out onto the roof and watched the smog rise and fall over Taipei. I got all the way up to the corner ledge and, I felt the warm wind in my hair and the sun was setting and the streets below were shadowed by the tall buildings. The people pushing through the crowd flowed like paint from an artist's brush. Street food vendors filled the air with aromas of all my favorite foods. For a brief moment, I felt connected to the world in a way that I never had before. It was the most profound feeling of comfort and sense of belonging I could ever hope for. I really never felt the same way again, but I went up to the roof many times after. I'm not religious, but I can see why people would be. The privilege of being makes a strong case, at least every once in a while.
Do you still feel that sense of awe? Even like this?
Things are different, but we're still here.
What's the point of going on? Everyone's gone. All the people still left are digital copies trapped in computers at the bottom of the sea. We'll never be able to rebuild or reclaim what we were.
Are you
Yep.
really so unhappy being what you are, or is this about the man who went for a scan 100 years ago?
Both, I guess. When I was back in Toronto, even the worst case, the darkest futures I could predict, they at least included my previous life somehow. I feel so uprooted. There's nothing here that I recognize, nothing that makes me feel like I belong. Even if we make it to the Ark, would it be any different? I'd still be alone. No friends. No family.
You could make new friends.
Feels bad, man.
I'm sure everyone would like to know the time traveler. If not, you still have...
I told Jeremy this would happen.
Catherine? Kath?
Catherine cannot save
Hello,
you.
Catherine. What happened?
I told Jeremy this would happen. In the dark. If there's a giant shark that comes up. Ooh. Look at all these. What is that thing? This is somewhat scary and beautiful at the same time. Omnigel or Omnigel. This isn't Mass Effect, dude. It's showing that there's no power. So either I'm gonna have to go out there or let's go up to the top here. Bioluminescent fish, those exist. Yeah. God. That's awesome. Let's go over here on this side. That one's... God dang it.
Hey, I know it's not much, but why have we stopped moving?
The power blacked out for a moment. Think it could be the atmospheric pressure. It's pushing pretty hard, really testing the limits of my suit.
Don't worry, it should hold.
Comforting.
It will
It
hold.
should hold. Catherine. Catherine, Miss Catherine. Alright, sit back down.
Does time freeze when you're not powered?
Time feels omitted more than needed.
What's the difference?
I don't feel like I'm being held back or hindered. And I don't have the opportunity to reflect on the time I'm missing. It's simply missing.
Sounds like sleeping without the dreaming.
Yes. But generally you anticipate when you're about to sleep, and there's a natural continuation since we tend to wake up where we went to sleep. My experience is more like an ever-changing moment that never really seems to find closure.
Sounds kind of like a movie being edited live.
I suppose so. I guess it sounds exciting, but it really keeps me activated to the point of exhaustion.
It's rough.
Could be worse. Could be a time traveler stuck in a body made from black goo.
That'd be the worst.
So the abyss should be coming up because it said the depth was between 3,000 and 6,000. On the monitor there. What is that?
You did it! You did it! I will make preparations.
Get out of here, dude. I will make preparations. Is that the WoW? Is it the WoW? Is Catherine the WoW?
Oh, good, you're back.
Did I pass out?
Something dropped onto the cage. Knocks you right out.
It spoke to me.
Looked like a man, one of WoW's creatures. It just stared at you for a moment, then threw itself down the abyss.
It said it would make preparations. I don't like the sound of that.
It was very strange. I thought it was gonna kill you for sure. I'm glad it didn't.
Yeah, me too. Looks like we're closing in on the ocean floor.
Good, not sure the climber can take it much longer. Okay, so this is the Omega Sector. It's about an acre of the abyssal plan used by Pathos 2. I expect we'll have to do some walking before we reach town.
You haven't been here before?
Not in a way that'll help us.
Right, the other you has been here. We're following your own footsteps, Kat.
When I had footsteps,
You could still be down here somewhere, technically.
don't remind me, freaks me out. Alright, let's head for town and find that ark.
So now we're in Omega. That is that? Did I hear that right? Okay. Maybe. Thank you for riding. Have a good day at the Abyss Land. Thanks for riding, guys. Let's walk a little bit further and see. So we're like 4,000 below. God. Vision's so blurry down here. Umar Link needed to call climber. Okay. The ACR landing overview. Platform, operating cabin, storage, power relay, service station. Okay. So we'll check some of these buildings. Sounds like thunder down here.